Hi all, it's me Shankar Luintel. Today I am here to present my presentation of recently completed assignment of corporate accounting. Let's beginning with introduction of my assignment. Um, in this assignment, I had present three companies dealing. They are BSP Limited, Santos Limited, and Fantastic Limited. In this company, I just reported casually analyze all aspects of three companies related to the statement of cash flow from each of its annual report taking results of three consecutive years 2019, 2018, and 2017. The importance of cash flow has been described figuring out revenue of the products and service in the company operating activities. Thus, part A, I just mentioned your critical analysis with literature review for the statement of income and statement of cash flow. The statement of income is the part of financial statement and stated by Alfredson 2005 objectives of each financial statement preparing to the construct the economic performance of the company. According to Alfred 2005, the statement of cash flow is useful to support the user through the providing the information of the cash movements related to the cash inflows and outflows in the companies. The statement of income comprised with entire revenues, COSG, entire profit amount, and G&A expenditure. The last one is EBITDA. And then the statement of cash flows related to the capital expenditure with a target to have a business value of long and short period. The economic activity related to a few types of economic profit and loss of the bank's shareholders that donates the cash from the investors paid the capital dividend payment accordingly from the cash outflows. And then guys, you can see part B. In part B, Santos Limited has major sources of cash. These are customer received gain interest, received dividends, received of pipelines and other receipts, suppliers and employees payment, expenditure, restores process, and many others. The second one is PSP Limited has major cash sources. These are profit before the tax, payment, as well as adjustment for the description expenses, depreciation expenses, trade and other receivables, inventories, provisional assets, and liabilities export. These there are dividends received, interest received, net income with respect to the tax and royalty related refunded taxes and so on. And the third one and last one is Fantastic Limited has major cash sources. These are profit after the payment and income tax expenses, and the identified profit or the revenue decrease in inventories, prepayment reduction, and other assets decreases, reduction in holding the assets for sales, increase in the trade creditor, and decreases provisions and other liabilities. And guys, I'm going to show you cash flow trends. Here you can see the graph in different colors. I indicated here cash flow from operation and cash flow from investments, cash flow from findings. First, we will talk about Santos Limited has a upward flow trends observed in the business operation, and second one is BSP Limited has less economic potentiality and development for the long period figure out from the increasing sales tendency and functioning activities. The last one is Fantastic Limited has observed to have failure in upward cash flow. And guys, I'm going to show the comparison of these three companies. Okay, the cash flow of estimate of Santos Limited is quite obvious obvious that cash function of the company was in the advanced stage and the dividend payment has assisted the organization is paying the proper dividends to gain a wealth of the shareholders. You can see in a source Santos 2019, and BSP Limited has gained the capital amount from its business operations for 3 years, 2019, 18, and 2017, equivalent to above the dividend payment source BSP 2019. And the last and third one is Fantastic Limited has failed to have upward transition in the last 3 years, that is related to dividend payment. And guys, I'm talking about affected cash flows. The affected cash flows for the Santos Limited in the numbers of business products and service sales contributed to the cash flows impact santos.com 2020. You can show their sources. I have present in my slide also. All those PSP Limited has been affected by the flow cash flow impact, and it indicates the cash inflows and cash outflows of the component that has been increased by the payment division intervention bsp.com 2020. The source you can see as similar to Santos. Fantastic Limited has also received the affected from a certain number of fundamental aspects of the company that has significant relation to the company has cash generation. We can see the source from Fantastic 2019, and you can see the site also fantastic.com.au 2020. And then guys, we will talk about the strength from working capital. We'll talk first about Santos Limited has a higher strength that derived from the working capital trend in it has made a large amount of cash for the ability of the company business conduction effectively. And second one is PSP Limited also has the same as Santos Limited company, a higher strength due to its working capital trends. And the third one and last one is Fantastic Limited has a lower economic strength, and that has resulted in the negative trends of the company due to the working capital. You can see the table where I had present everything. You can understand by table also. And we'll talk about findings. Let's talk about findings. It has been found that PSP Limited has the most increased working capital, profitability, revenue generation, Barker's 2019. The performance is effectively and compared to the performance stability of the company Santos Limited. The poor performance of the Fantastic Limited company has been exposed from the annual report and the consolidated cash flow statement of the company. And guys, we'll talk about conclusions. We'll take the conclusion after findings all those three companies. It can be said that BSV Limited is the leading company for its highest performance, and it very stable economically and properly conducts the economic. And then guys, you can see references where I have taken from our sources here. And then last, thank you all to watching my video and my presentation, and stay safe. Bye bye, see you next time.